Hey guys, welcome back to the channel. It's Mr. Jeff. Hey, I'm out here at a campsite and I wanted to talk about MycoFest. I just went to MycoFest a couple weeks ago and I wanted to give you guys a rundown while mushroom hunting around this campsite. But I noticed before I turned the camera around that there was a bunch of litter back here. So I got some work cut out for me. I'm going to clean up some of this garbage back here. And check that out, man. Just starting off. What do we have? What do we have down here, guys? Oh, look like giant Milky caps, some Lactarius or something. Oh, wait. Hold on. What do we got? All right. See that? See if I can show you the milky latex exuding from this. Watch if I damage the gill here. All right. I kind of just gnarly mashed them right now. I tried to cut them, but I don't have a fingernail, so they aren't cutting. But they should be showing some exudate. Look at that. Yummy. What sort of milky caps are they? Let me smell them. They kind of have no odor, kind of just a regular fresh scent. But I'm not exactly sure which species these are. But notice that really chunky looking stipe on it. These are beefy. Yeah, I'm getting this other one too. We're going to lay these out on a picnic table over here. Hey, look at that beast. All right. So, come back to this trash off camera. And we're going to head over to this picnic table up here. I actually already found a mushroom and set it on the picnic table when I was trying to decide how I wanted to do this video. So there's one mushroom out here already. We'll add to the collection. We'll see how many mushrooms we can find in the next 10, 15 minutes while I blab about my experience at MycoFest 2023, baby. There we go. Those guys can chill. Leave the tasty beverage. All right. You know, I'll be drinking that C4 on ice. All right. So, for those that don't know, this was my third MycoFest. My first MycoFest was a moment of serendipity. Hey, we found a mushroom real quick. What do we got here? See if we can catch that dimple texture on camera here of this fine mushroom. Very soft. Not super delicate, but soft. Firm cap, but soft gills. Anyway, year one of MycoFest was me finding out that there even was such a thing as MycoFest when I was about an hour away hosting my own foray, my own event at Pine Grove Furnace State Park, and got on the internet, the social medias, and somebody informed me that Alan Rockefeller was like an hour from me, an hour and a half away from me, right then and there. I was like, what? So I headed over to New Cumberland or wherever the Emporium was where MycoFest was being held that year. So this would have been 2 years ago. And this was a Sunday. This is the last day of MycoFest. I come rolling up on it. Or did I roll up on it Saturday? No, that was Saturday. My event was Saturday. So I rolled up on it Saturday evening, afternoon, whatever. And kind of missed a lot of what was going on. And I had no idea what the heck they were doing and stuff. So I ended up camping out locally, just a couple miles away. Came back the next morning for Sunday MycoFest. And forgive me, William, but I kind of just got in for free. I kind of just showed up and didn't know. At that point, I think by Sunday, no one was collecting money for tickets or anything. So I got in for free, I guess. Last year, my second year going to MycoFest, I went as a volunteer. So my ticket was paid for, I guess. But I was a volunteer last year. But what I got out of last year was very musically oriented. Genome Tony had a seminar, a little class going on. I went to that, talking about vibrations and such, and learned a little bit there. Got to experience the jam session, the evening event. I forget what night it was. It might have been Friday or Saturday night. I don't remember now, but had a blast. I even performed. That's right. So that was a wild night. But music seemed to be the theme of last year for me anyway. This year, on the other hand, what I took out of MycoFest was mostly mushroom hunting related. Got to go on a UV night foray with Alan Rockefeller as the lead, taking us around. Didn't find a single glow-in-the-dark mushroom, right? Plants, bugs, insects, spiders, you name it. We're finding all them popping under UV, fluorescing, if you will, but not a mushroom. As a bonus aside, I got to like hang out for about 15-20 minutes with Hamilton Morris of Hamilton's Pharmacopoeia, if you know the name. We talked chemistry for like 15 minutes as we're on this foray path together. So that was definitely fun. I felt like I was in my element. And also went on another foray after MycoFest, immediately after it was over Sunday. Went back out with Thomas Patterson and company. Uncle Fungus was with us. There was a few of us in there. I'm bad with the names now. But went on a foray, found some porcini, fresh, beautiful, pristine looking porcini popping up. A bunch of other types of boletes. Black velvet bolete, never seen one of those before in the wild, but got to see one of those. But yeah, the mushroom hunting and even finding mushrooms at the campsite when we weren't even at MycoFest. That morning, going out in the woods with Diana from Oak Haven Mushrooms, got to go out there and our own little mushroom hunting in the morning. Came back to the picnic table there and found some goodies. One of them, which might be a new species to science once they do a DNA sequencing thing to it. So we'll find out about that. That can be looked up using a catalog number system on iNaturalist. But I don't know enough about it, so I don't want to keep talking about it. But yeah, MycoFest was pretty fun this year. Got to see friends, faces, folks, familiarities from last year and the year before. It was great seeing, let me flip the camera around so I can actually look at you guys. It was great seeing William Padilla Brown, Priyanka, Noah. I don't know the other names from MycoSymbiotics, but I know you guys. It was great seeing you guys again. Noah, by the way, I might have mentioned this in a previous video, but seeing Noah work for MycoSymbiotics is really cool because I originally met him a few years ago doing a mushroom event at Ricketts Glen State Park. And he was just at Ricketts Glen State Park doing his own little hike that weekend. Nothing to do with me. So we kind of just perchance crossed paths. And when we met up, we talked about mushrooms and such. And I didn't know I'd ever see him again. Saw him maybe a month or two later at MycoFest, the one that I showed up to on that Sunday only, the first one I went to. He was there. So it was good to see him again. And at that time, he was living up in New York, and now he's teamed up with MycoSymbiotics. That's so cool. A couple years later now, watching all this happen. But anyway, the MycoSymbiotics team, it was great to see you guys. It was great seeing Mushroom Nerds, Daniel Fauché, Nikki. I didn't get to see your brother this time, Daniel. That's all right. We'll see him again. Hope to come down to Johnstown again soon. It was good to see Oak Haven Mushrooms. I already mentioned Diana, Joe, her family. Man, the three bearded amigos. It was good to see you guys again. Dan, um, shoot, mine's drawn a blank. All Things Amanita. I got Michael Wilson of All Things Amanita and Harmony Acres Farm. His table was right next to Dan Kalish. And on the other side, you had Fungi. Go look up Fungi Flows. So all three of them with their long ZZ top beards. It's good to see you guys again. And I'm going to see you guys again soon, hopefully, because if I do go out to Johnstown, I'll make a whole west side trip out there. Who else do we got? Who am I missing? Oh, shoot. Just shouting out names. Ian. For those that were at MycoFest, you know the guy looking like Where's Waldo? Ian from, man, you're going to forgive me. If you watch this video, Ian, leave a comment and tell me, correct the name for me of the organization or the group you're affiliated with. I know you're tied in with Oakland Hyphy on the science side of things. That's the best I can describe you. So I know you do a lot of the sciencey stuff on the side of like the psilocybin cup or what Oakland Hyphy's doing out there. But I know it's not called Oakland Hyphy. So you correct me, Ian, but it was great to see you. I know we talked around the fire and we're going to do this again. We're going to keep these talks going. That was so great hanging out with you. Shoot. There was a doppelganger. There was two guys, one from Massachusetts and one from New Jersey or Maryland. Man, forgive me. That's what I get for doing these unedited, unscripted videos is I can't remember names for nothing. But both of you gentlemen, who are like twins to me, even though you guys don't even know each other, if I see one, I've seen both, and I almost feel bad for that. It's almost rude. You guys are individuals, but I appreciated seeing you guys again. I know we met previously. Man, what is their names? Man, looks like I picked the wrong week. Just quit sniffing glue. Shoot. Sorry, guys. I'm going to put in the comments when I go back and check my phone to see your guys' names again. I'm going to leave a comment. That's my bad. Can't even remember you guys' names. But yeah, you two. Oh, shoot. Who else? Who else? Faces I remember seeing from last year. Man, forgive me. Okay, I'm cutting that off. I can't keep racking my brain for nothing. If I missed you in the video, I apologize. I know there was a lot of people I had seen. Did I already mention Tony, Anthony, Genome, Tony? I did mention you. Shout out. This guy fixed my guitar string last year, MycoFest. That string is still holding on. Still jamming out on that guitar with a repaired guitar string from this man. So that was cool. So on to people that I met for the first time. Whoa, that I had not expected to meet. But I'm gonna give a shout out to Philly Golden Teacher on YouTube. He's got a great YouTube channel about growing mushrooms. Go check him out. He showed up to MycoFest undercover. I don't know how I got to meet him. It was kind of an accident, but we were talking and I told him I was on YouTube and he asked me my channel, I think, and I mentioned it. And he mentioned that he had a channel and he told me, and I took like 4 or 5 steps backward when he told me what channel was his. Like, what? Yo, your channel rocks. His channel's taken off. I think I don't remember. I think he's over 100,000 subscribers. Doing solid mushroom grow videos. Go check his channel out. And if I ever make it down to Philly, I'd like to link up with him and do like a video with him. I know we talked about it. So if he watches this video, shout out to Philly Golden Teacher. Go subscribe to his channel. I was a subscriber. You know that moment when you're like on your phone, in my mind, I'm sweating bullets showing on my phone on YouTube. And I'm like, I'm pretty sure I'm subscribed to your channel. Yes, I am subscribed. Woo! So yeah, it was good to at least verify that I was already a subscriber before I met him in person. So I was legit. There's some bullets being sweated there for a second, not wanting to be embarrassed. But it was good to see you, Philly Golden Teacher. Don't even know his real name. This guy's staying clandestine for life, I think. Who else did I meet for the first time? Shoot. Oh, I don't remember. Oh, I met Hamilton Morris. I already mentioned him though, but I met Hamilton Morris for the first time. I think it'd be so cool to continue some of the conversation. He hosted a thing on mushroom chemistry that I think I zoned out of everything else and just focused on that for an hour while he was talking. I was in my element at that point too, just like me doing the videos I do on the side of my truck where I talk about different mushroom chemistry. It was like me watching those types of videos, but with him talking and him going way more in depth than I do on my videos. You think I go crazy on the science? He takes it further. He's a couple levels past mine. But yeah, I got to meet him too. This was a great weekend. Next year, guys, I hope it comes back to my backyard again. I don't know if it's going to, but it would rock if it did. But in the meantime, I'm going to wrap this up. Yeah, I think that's about everything I can say about it. MycoFest 2023. Thank you, William, for hosting. Can't wait till next year. Check this out real quick as we say goodbye. Looks like clavulinopsis maybe, or one of those types. I don't know them all. But yeah, it's not cordyceps, guys. Don't be eating this. But yeah, until next time, if you haven't subscribed to this channel, please go ahead and hit that subscribe button. We're growing on our way to 1,000. And leave me a comment if you got any questions about MycoFest. Until next time, peace.